What up, fellers? You know who it is. Hurricane Hennessy. You requested for this video, bro. Sorry I couldn't get to it earlier. Been busy. But here we go. So, fellas, if you haven't noticed already, there's a picture of a motorcycle in my profile picture. And if you look in my cover picture for my YouTube profile, you'll see that the bike is also on that picture as well. Well, a little bit of background on me. I started my YouTube channel back in, I don't know, it was like a few years ago, like 4 years ago or something. And I was making motorcycle vlogs, moto vlogs. That's where I first started making YouTube videos about motorcycle stuff. And my Instagram my Instagram page is also a lot about motorcycles. That's how I have so many followers on there, because my early stuff was mainly done by motorcycle people. Well, but by that what I mean is that my followers on Instagram are mainly from motorcycle people who love motorcycles, because I was collaborating with other motorcycle pages on Instagram, and people found me and started following me, and whatever, the rest of it. So, also, go follow me on Instagram, fellas, at Zeekpeak. So I have noticed a lot of girls in the past few years who like motorcycles, who ride motorcycles, who even own them themselves. Because I've ridden with them by myself as well. I've ridden with some of these motorcycle girls as well. I've had a lot of girls on my bike as well. When we went out on rides, I had girls who like riding motorcycles ride with me in the back, in my passenger seat. And I've noticed a lot of things about girls who like motorcycles. And it's usually a similar trend that most of them have. Number one trend, fellas, these chicks, well, before I go into that, there's categories to this shit. Different levels to this shit. I don't know what exactly you meant when you asked me if the girls who are into motorcycle or motorcycle girls, if they are good girls or not. I'm guessing you're asking me about girls who own motorcycles. So really die-hard motorcycle fans. Because there are girls out there who ride with you in your passenger seat just because you like motorcycles and she likes you. That's a little bit different than girls who like motorcycles, the motorcycle life, you know, going to different shows, motorcycle shows, just like car shows. Also, they go to car shows as well, riding with guys as well, and in her bike. That's a different lifestyle. A different type of girls live that kind of lifestyles than the one who just like you and you like the bike and she likes going with you. So, number one thing I will tell you, if you to give you a short answer to your question, if they're wifey materials, if they're good girls, is no, they're not. They are actually way further away from being a good girl than you think. Fellas, we always say that most chicks are damaged as fuck, right? These bitches are damaged beyond repair. Most motorcycle girls are damaged beyond repair. They have more cocks in their collection than your local farmer does in his farm. The cock collection that he has, by cock I mean chicken, she has more cock collection than him. Her body count is well over 50 at least. Most of these motorcycle chicks are usually like a fucking ironing board, skinny as hell, looking like a fucking scarecrow with a helmet on. And they are tatted up, most likely, or they're fat as hell, looking like you can cure the whole African vitamin D problem just squeezing them fat oil out of her fat rolls, right? Them kids that in Africa that are deprived of vitamin D, you can squeeze her fat rolls, get some oil out of that bullshit, out of that shit that she's carrying every day she wakes up and walks around with, and you can serve that oil to these poor African kids and solve the African vitamin D crisis. That's how fat some of these bitches be who ride motorcycles. And for the most part, you'll see motorcycle girls have tattoos. For the most part, almost all of them. And I even talked about, I even made a video on my channel that titled "Why You Should Never Date Women with Tattoos." This is actually one of my most triggered video, and one of the viewers on my channel wants me to make a part 2 about it. I'm thinking about it, bro. I'll see. I might not. I'm not sure yet, but I'm thinking about it. So, fellas, that's pretty much the reality of motorcycle girls. And another thing I want to point out to you guys is that riding motorcycles, being able to shoot guns, not fishing. Fishing, I'm not going to that. Fishing is actually a good quality to have in a woman because she can fish for you and cook you meals and whatnot. Being able to fight, all of these things trigger in a guy's mind, a lot of guys' minds, that this woman is a wifey material. Why? Because she's not that snowball type of girl, or snow bunny type of girl. That she's a good, that she has so many qualities. She's a badass, this, that, and the other. Ooh, that's sexy. Ooh, girl, you're so badass. That's so sexy. You're good looking and you got the skills. Girl, guys, you guys are forgetting the biggest thing when it comes to picking a mate. And this is why most relationships don't last, because you guys don't know what your role is as a man, and you guys don't know what her role is supposed to be as a female. The biggest quality that this woman has, all of these women who have these kind of traits, you know, riding motorcycles, smoking, being able to fight, and then shooting guns, is that she has a masculine side to her that is absolutely very much repelling to me. Females are not supposed to match. Those are man's job. Being able to ride a motorcycle, this, that, and the other. Yeah, a woman is not supposed to do shit like this. First of all, why is she doing this? Well, maybe she grew up with a dad who was very mechanical, and he got her into it at an early age, and that could be one, and that usually is a lot of the what do you call it? A lot of the main reason why women end up in these kind of lines, why women end up acting this way, this masculine, is because she had a dad who most likely introduced her into this kind of lifestyle, instead of learning it from her mom what femininity is like, and how to be feminine. These women don't know how to be feminine, fellas, just because they think that, oh, I can do a man's job and I can put on a dress. No. Just being able to put on a dress don't make you a feminine girl. Just because you can pull off, or just because you look good when you put on some makeup and put on a tight dress, doesn't mean you're feminine. Y'all need to understand this. It all starts with the mindset. Mindset with women, mindset with men. If her mindset is not ready, I don't give a fuck what the hell she looks like. She's not ready for me. Point blank, period. And fellas, these bitches who are out here who are riding motorcycles and think they're badass and whatnot, baby girl, don't play yourself. You're not going to be able to keep up with me, first of all. So the 300cc motorcycle that you're riding, that's cute. So stay on your cute lane with that. Don't come onto the big boy lane. I had a 1000cc cross rocket that I used to stunt with. So no, you're not even that badass if we're comparing, or if I'm even, like, you don't impress me. That's what I'm saying. So try to come at me with some feminine qualities, things that I don't have, things that you're supposed to have, because most masculine traits that you can come up with, girl, I already mastered at those. I don't need that from you, and I'm not gonna be impressed by you. So fellas, do your job first and become the manliest man that you can become. And then I promise you, these motorcycle riding thoughts, because that's what they are, they're hoes. They ride with guys, group of guys, because most guys are into motorcycle. So inevitably, she has to ride with other guys. And when you put yourself into that, like among that many guys, most chances are you fucked the whole squad. Just like girls who claim to say that, oh, I only have guy friends because females are a lot of drama. It's the same concept. These bitches been run through by the whole squad. So don't let her fool you, fellas. No, she's not a wifey material just because she knows how to cook. That's one of the good qualities to have, yeah? And she might say, oh, I ride motorcycles, I look cute, and I know how to cook. Baby girl, it's your mindset. I keep reminding you guys this. You have to have a mindset to serve me. I'm the king, you're my servant, you're not my queen. And 99.9% of the time, girls who ride motorcycles don't have this mindset of serving you, of being feminine. They want to do what a man does. Do you want that in your life? Again, fellas, when I say don't date, don't mess with girls like this, what I'm really talking about is long-term dating, is cuffing up, is marrying a chick. First of all, you should not be marrying chicks anyways, but anyways. I'm talking about the long-term shits here. These bitches who ride motorcycles are perfect praise. They're perfect easy lays. Especially if you ride yourself, and especially if you're good at riding. So that's why if you have a motorcycle, I would strongly recommend you to start taking advanced courses or learning how to ride at an advanced level and learning how to stunt as well. Obviously, stay safe. You know, put your engine cage on your motorcycle so your engine doesn't get damaged when you crash. Make sure you have your helmets on, gear on. Make sure you start practicing in a lonely area, in a small parking lot before you take it on the street. Just practice the common safety protocols and whatever to stunt or whatnot. But I strongly recommend you guys do that. Why? Because if you have a motorcycle and you want to get laid with motorcycle chicks and you can pull off stunts and tricks, her panties halfway dropped. So, fellas, it's really hard to find a good girl nowadays. I know, I get it. 98% of the women out here are no good. So that really leaves you with a very small amount of women, especially if you live in a small town. If you live in a small town, you know, you might have only 25, 30 girls, and 15 of them look like butterball turkeys. 15 of them look like that they belong into the farm that they work on. At the end of the night, their daddy should just like leave them in the farm and let them sleep with the cows because they look like one of them. That's what most of these chicks look like in small towns anyways. So yeah, I understand that you are at a disadvantage in numbers. Well, what do? You get out of there. You try to improve your life. We talked about this all the time. So fellas, no, motorcycle chicks are not wifey materials. Motorcycle chicks, fellas, just use them for fun and recreational purposes. You'll see a lot of the times, these chicks have dyed hair, piercings, as I mentioned earlier, tattoos, of course, really high body count, smoking habits as well for the most part. If she's not smoking cigarettes or weed, she's most likely vaping. So all sorts of trash quality that you can find, these girls will have it. She doesn't have a good job. She works part-time at some bullshit. She never went to college. She doesn't know anything about saving money. All she wants to do is, I want to look cool, so I want to get a bike because it's going to make me look cool. Bitch, you got a pussy. Your life shouldn't be this hard. You should not be living in this 300 square feet bedroom apartment or 800 square foot bedroom apartment. This tiny of a place. But you still are. Why? Because you're stupid. Fellas, I always feel like I'm leaving some shit by the time I'm finishing all my videos. But I'm pretty sure I addressed most of these. Oh, terrible eating habit. Even if she's a skinny girl, you always see her at fast food. Why? Because when you're riding motorcycles, you don't have the healthiest spots around you when you need to do a pit stop. So they're always stopping by, getting fast food, alcohol, obviously in the weekends. All the motorcycle gang get together and get fucked up or whatnot. Yeah, it's just look into a biker guy, like a Harley riding type of biker dude's life. Just look into his life, and it's pretty much the same thing he's doing is what she's gonna be doing. Now, are you gonna be attracted to that type of lifestyle when you're looking for that kind of lifestyle in a woman and your mate? Hell no. You might do it yourself, but you want somebody who's better than that. Because it's one thing when a guy does it, and it's a different thing when a woman does it. Because a woman is not supposed to do manly shit. Simply because you're just not a man and you don't have a dick in between your legs. Men and women are not equal. For the, I don't even know, millionth time. Follow me on Instagram at Zeekpeak. Add me on Snapchat at wasik_69. That is WASIK_69. Hope this video made sense. Like, comment, subscribe, share this video to your friends. Until next time, stay blessed, stay beautiful, and above all, stay classy.